Welcome to another Minecraft Marketplace Showcase here on the channel, guys. And in this one, I'm going to be reviewing, finally, the World Utilities add-on made by Gamefam. And I've never done a map by this creator before, so what I think I'm going to do... Now, we'll go through their maps at the end. We'll go through their catalog like I usually do at the end. But yeah, I've never done a map by this creator for sure. I don't recognize these guys, but I do recognize this map. And this map is on Marketplace Pass, as you can see. But it's not... I just went into the popular section. It doesn't have a time on it, so it's not going to be expiring anytime soon, at least when you get this video. So you can play it for as long as you want on Marketplace Pass. But it doesn't look like it's too expensive either. So World Utilities add-on. This is one of the most popular Marketplace maps for sure, or add-ons in general. I've seen a lot of people do videos on this, and yeah, I've never actually played it myself or watched it myself, but I do know this map is extremely popular, as you can see. So, you can see it doesn't have a trailer, but it has 4.7 out of 5 stars with 14,333 reviews. So, extremely good reviews. Those are extremely good reviews for how many reviews have been, put onto this map, or how many reviews have been made. So, 310 mine coins or $2, which is really, really cheap, actually. For a marketplace map, especially an add-on like this, because you can add this obviously to existing worlds or any worlds you want. So roam around your world and activate must-have abilities like Vein Miner and Tree Capitator. Use various tools like the End Frame Breaker to move end portals to your base, and the Harvester Hoe to automatically replant broken crops. And then 21 useful items and abilities, Omni Tool, Spawner Wrench, Chunk Borders, and more. Add this add-on to existing worlds. And obviously by Gamefam, and then the changelog right here, added ability to lock chests, added chunk minion to keep areas loaded, added magnet utility to pull in items from long ranges, added the experience extractor to store your XP. Wow, okay. Tree Capitator will now work with trees from other add-ons. Wow, okay. That's really, really interesting. Alright, so then for the screenshots, we got Vein Miner right there, Tree Capitator, some sort of TNT looking pickaxe, and then we got automatically replant the hoe right there. The End Frame Breaker is crazy. The Spawner Wrench as well that they were talking about, and then some sort of crazy pickaxe that can break a bunch of blocks at once. Chunk Borders, lanterns right there that light things up as you move, I guess. Garbage right there, so you can actually, dispose of items. And then right here, Journey in a New World. Yeah, Void Chest, End Frame Breaker, Explosive Pickaxe, Spawner Wrench, Miner's Lantern, Death Waypoints, Homes. What is that? Chest Lock, Safari Net, Tree Capitator, Miner's Essentials, Vein Miner, Chunk Borders, Item Magnet, Multi-Block Pickaxe, Omni Tool, Excavator? It's not Excavator, it's Excavator Shovel, okay. Harvester Hoe, XP Storage, and Chunk Load Minion. This map might be one of the best maps I've ever showcased. I've been wanting to do this one for a long time, but before we do that, hold on. Let me just go over to the catalog of Gamefam here. How many maps do they have? Okay, they have a bunch of skin packs, so I'm just interested in the actual worlds themselves. So how many worlds does this creator have? Wait. Creator's Gamefam. Wait, that can't be right. Or wait, do I have to go to... I might have to filter it to add-on. Wait, why is it... Oh, now it's good. It was like frozen for 10 seconds straight right there. Hold on. How did I do this wrong? Pack types, worlds... all worlds, or do we gotta go add-on and all worlds? Let's do that. Wow, so this creator, that's why I've never done a map by this creator, because they literally only have one normal map, Speed, Silver, Legendary Weapons. So this just adds in a bunch of unique weapons. They look at that, dude. They look really, really cool, though. Holy. Might have to check this map out in the future. You got a Pufferfish Blaster or something like that, Pufferfish Gun. Iron Golem Hammer, that looks crazy. And then, yeah, the only other map they have is the add-on right here, World Utilities, which is, again, very, very popular. But Speed Silver is also very well reviewed. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, alright, anyways, so guys, I'm going to load it to the world, and we're going to start checking this map out. I'm hyped. Alright, guys, here we are. I just started a brand new world. So you can see, this is obviously in the Spring to Life update, so since it's an add-on, I shouldn't need to explain this, but it is in the newest version of Minecraft, because you can literally have it in any version of the game. So yeah, you just start a brand new world like I did, or you can add it to an existing world. So, World Utilities Guidebook it gave me, so this is, yep, this just explains everything, so we might need to look at that in a second. But you can see, holy dude, this map's gonna be crazy. So, World Utilities Update Book, so... this is, yeah, just explaining what the newest update is, which we already read that. I think it's the, wait, it says improved Safari Net implementation. And then, yeah, pretty much the rest of that we read in the actual marketplace change log that they had. So we don't need this book, but then the rest of this, honestly, wait, it even shows a crafting recipe for the guidebook right there. Interesting. And then I like how the guidebook like has a page for the guidebook, basically. Like, the guidebook explains what the guidebook is, you know? So, the vein miner right here, let's click on this. So, yeah, there's the crafting recipe, so we'll actually see. The only issue with this crafting recipe, though, is... Oh, no. Oh, that's what it is down there. Okay, I thought there was a glitch down there, but no, the bottom, the weird letters in, like, the brackets or parentheses right there, those are actually... that's the crafting recipe. Yeah, so an iron ingot up top, and then redstone on the two sides, diamond pickaxe in the middle, and then an iron ingot on the bottom right there, the bottom center, and that's how you craft the vein miner. So, automatically break the entire vein for you, interact again to disable. So, what I think I'm going to do for this, guys, is I'm going to read through all this. I'm going to read through all of it, but I'm going to go into creative and just get myself all the items, and we're going to check out everything as we go along. And then after I use them, I'm going to see what the book actually says about them. I'm going to see if I can discover everything on my own first. So yeah, give me a second here and I'll grab all the items from creative. Alright guys, I'm back. So here's what I'm going to do. Basically, I didn't grab all the items from creative because I actually want to craft every single item right here. So I'm pretty sure I have every single item needed for the crafting recipes. By the way, this entire row right here and the cocoa beans that are in here are all just for one item. So most of these crafting recipes are pretty cheap, and a lot of them require redstone and iron ingots for sure. And then also sticks, I would say. Is probably what a lot of them require as well. But yeah, so let's just start out with the vein miner right here. So we need iron on the top and bottom, diamond pickaxe in the middle, and then the redstone on the sides. Alright, so I should be able to do that. So it's just these first ones right here. So this one, by the way, I should just be able to go into the crafting Wait, why is it set to all, dude? Why is it like that? Yeah, so vein miner deactivated, it says right there. But I'm not going to actually look at the recipe. I want to try to use classic crafting right here because that's what I do. Even though I'm on controller, I like going with that. So vein miner right there. And then, oh wait, hold on a second, dude. Alright, next up we have it's basically the same exact crafting recipe here, but just with the axe in the middle. So this is for the tree capitator, which I did do a map recently. The realism map it kind of had tree capitator in there, but it wasn't as good as this is going to be. It didn't work for like every single wood block. It was weird, dude. It was quite weird. So miner's essentials, diamond pickaxe in the middle, and then 8 furnaces around. So I got that right there. It's going to take a while to actually craft all these, but I just want to show you guys all the crafting recipes. Why? I don't know. I like to do this in the showcases. Alright, so there's that. Miner's essentials, deactivated, of course. And then next up we have the chunk borders. So this is, again, I'm not reading the descriptions for these right now because I want to figure out what they do on my own. I have a pretty good idea of what they're going to do, though. So, iron ingots on the top, and then redstone on the side, and then firework in the middle as well. Okay. Let's grab that. Let me actually grab a bunch of these crafting items right here for the recipes themselves. Alright, so, firework in the middle, and then iron up top, and the redstone on the sides. Okay, there it is. Chunk borders. And for now, let me just put this right here. Okay, alright, so next up. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, I could just deactivate it. Luckily, I'm not by a tree or anything, so I didn't get to see you right there. So the magnet is, once again, iron and then redstone on the side. Yeah, so these crafting recipes are very, very similar. Like, they are really, really similar, each of them. So we got a honey block right there. That makes sense, though, for a magnet, because obviously things stick to the honey block, so it's kind of like a magnet, I guess. So there's that, and then we have the explosive pickaxe, which is TNT on top and then sticks on the bottom. That actually makes a lot of sense, I'm not gonna lie. It's literally just a pickaxe crafting recipe, but with TNT on the top instead of diamonds, for example, or whatever. Alright, so then we got the sticks as well. This thing is probably gonna be amazing. 3 attack damage as well. Wait, what did it say on it? Mine to create explosions around you. Okay, I'm very tempted to try that right now, but I'm not gonna do it. And then let me grab all of these items, because is this what we gotta craft next? I don't think it's exactly next. No, multi-block pickaxe is next. So diamond pickaxe and then 2 sticks. Wait, hold on. Was that 3? That was 3, wasn't it, dude? 3 diamond pickaxes. I don't think I have that. I mean, I do, but those are for other crafting recipes. So I'm going to actually have to go into creative in a second to get more diamond pickaxes, because I thought I only needed 1, but I didn't actually look. I need 3 just for this 1, so this is probably going to be a really, really good pickaxe. Yeah, break multiple blocks at the same time. Yeah, that's going to be phenomenal. All right, and then let's see here. The end frame breaker. End stone, okay, and then diamond pickaxe in the middle, and then eyes of ender. Okay, so the top 2 corners are not filled in. I'm gonna need another diamond pickaxe. Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple more, actually. Okay, so let's see if I can do this here. So we go here, and then diamond pickaxe in the middle it should be, and then it was the eyes of ender on the bottom. Apparently not. What was it, only here? What am I doing wrong here, dude? What am I doing wrong? I just looked at this, but I just had to go into creative. Oh, okay. I was looking at... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The S is for... Okay. Alright, so it's literally just the opposite of what I just did. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Dude, you don't understand how annoying it is to craft like this with the dang controller. Oh my gosh, is it annoying, man. Takes so much more skill than PC. Alright, end frame breaker. There it is. Let's get rid of this. Inventory is already completely full. Omni tool is up next. So 6 honey blocks on the sides. Diamond axe up top. Pickaxe and then shovel. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to need to grab the... no, I already have this stuff. Should already have all the stuff. Alright, so we go honey blocks on the sides. Pickaxe in the middle. Axe on the top. And shovel on the bottom. APS. So yeah, there we go, the Omni tool. I think it's going to be very, very useful. And then the spawner wrench is obsidian, right? Yeah, 4 iron ingots. Okay, and then the obsidian right there. So we got to go right here. And then the obsidian up top in the center. So there's the spawner wrench. All right, how many more of these we got, dude? We got quite a lot more. Holy. All right, harvester hoe. This is going to clear my inventory a lot. So this is shapeless, which is good. It does say right there what it does give you the crafting recipe down there, the crafting grid, but I don't think, again, it says shapeless, so it should be fine. So give me the cocoa beans, and let's see if we can actually craft this. So the diamond hoe, I'm going to put it up in the middle right here, and then this is going to take a second, but got to put in every single one of these seeds. The zombie better not attack me, bro. If he messes up my crafting, this is the most annoying recipe to redo. There we go. So yeah, it's a... Thank you. Hold on a second. Hold on. So yeah, you can't use beetroot. You have to use beetroot seeds, I guess. Cool. Cool. Real cute. Alright, 3 diamond shovels. I did not grab 3 of them, so back to creative. There's the excavator shovel right there. Now we have the safari net. So an egg in the middle. So I need to grab all these items out now. Alright, and I'm assuming you can also use the new eggs they added, the brown and the green egg or whatever they added, dude. So... let's see here. We have the miner's lantern, so glass, and then torch, and then planks on the bottom. Alright, so torch in the middle. And then glass around that on the top. And the wood planks, which, yeah, you can use any plank. So I grabbed my favorite. So we got miner's lantern right there. Again, we're going to check all this out. The death waypoint, you can't actually craft. It says, you know, that it's automatically enabled. We have the void chest right here, magma blocks, lava up top, and then chest in the middle. All right, so chest in the middle, lava up here, and then magma blocks. There it is, void chest. And how many more? We only got a few more, guys, and then we can actually start this showcase. So, homes right here. Cobblestone, door, plank up top. Alright, so plank up top. And then cobblestone. What was it, dude? I don't even know what it was. I think it was like this. And then just, I have one door, just a random door you can use. So, homes is crafted. Don't know what that even is. And then we have lock, which is gold. And then redstone in the middle. And then lever beneath that. Alright, so I don't even have that on me. You know, I don't. Alright, let's see here. So, what was it, man? What the heck was it? Was it this? Redstone and then lever? Yes, it was. So there's the lock. Let me clear out my inventory. Next up is the experience extractor. So we need a glass bottle up top, and then iron in the middle, redstone on the side, and then planks on the bottom. Alright, so planks on the bottom. I actually don't have the item. Hold on. That should be all I need for the rest of this. So glass bottle up top, and then I know it's redstone on the sides, and then I think iron in the middle, right? And then planks on the bottom it should be. So there's the experience extractor. Don't know what that's going to be. And then we have the chunk minion right here. So ender pearl on top, and then 4 iron ingots underneath. So I need to get myself some food in a second as well. Alright, so just like that. And then, last but not least, we have the controller, which I don't know what this... Yeah, toggle various settings on and off, such as tool durability. Okay, interesting. Alright, so this one... Stick up top, redstone block... Oh, I don't have a redstone block, but I'm about to. I'm about to have a redstone block. Hold on, though. So, and then we need just cobblestone and an iron block on the bottom. So stick, redstone, iron, and then cobblestone on the side. Alright, so, yeah, I need to make an iron block right here, because apparently I didn't grab one of those either, and then a redstone block as well. And then we need a stick. Stick, and then redstone, iron block, and then cobblestone. 4 cobblestone, right? Yep, there's the controller. World Utilities controller. Alright, let me clear up my inventory real quick of all this garbage, and we'll actually start here. Alright, guys, so first of all, we have the vein miner right here. So we're gonna activate this, and I need to actually go underground. Do I have a normal? Yes, I do have a normal pickaxe still. So let me grab this, and then status enabled. So let's see what happens if I mine this. Wow, that works excellently, man. Excellently, instantly. Literally instantly worked. That's amazing. Alright, so then I need to find a different set of copper ore now, because copper is going to be the easiest to find. Plus, I just did copper, so I want to actually... I want to grab this again, but I want to toggle it. So yeah, I want to toggle this. Once I actually find some more copper. We got some dang zombies right here, dude. Oh, no. Oh, there's a creeper down there as well. I am gonna die. I am definitely gonna die, dude. I didn't grab myself any armor. Oh, wait, there's some copper, though. There's some copper. Hold on. Let me try to get to it, man. Let me try to get to it. Let me turn this off. And then... Alright, I'm gonna have to be careful here because of the dang zombie. So, vein miner, again, it's only gonna actually mine all of the blocks of the ore. So, now that it's off, as you can see, only mines 1, but then... You can see, wait, is it going to connect to that copper right there? No, it doesn't. So, yeah, all the ores have to actually be connected. But, yeah, there we go. Mined all that. That is super useful, especially for something like coal and copper. They, you know, they usually come in bigger veins. Like, let's see how much coal this breaks. Holy, dude, that is so useful, man. Wow. Definitely a utility. Okay, I'm going to die from this skeleton. Alright, so next up is Tree Capitator. Hold on. I'm going to activate Miner's Essentials. So does this literally just give you haste? Let me read exactly what this does. So, again, Vein Miner breaks the entire vein for you. We know exactly what that does. We found that on our own. So then Miner's Essentials. Once activated, mine any ore and it will drop the already smelted variant. Okay. And it gave me haste, though. So I thought it was just gonna be haste, but no, that's a lot better than just giving you haste. All right, I'm gonna die here, and I'm gonna need to get some armor though after this. So yeah, it should already come smelted. Yup, I have 1 iron ingot, and I got rid of the other iron that I had. So that is literally correct. Okay, give me a second. I clearly need armor if I'm going underground. Alright, guys, I'm going back under. Going back down. There's a creeper right here. Holy creepers. Why are there 3 creepers right here, man? What the heck? Okay, all I'm looking for is some iron ore. Do we have, come on, one more piece of iron ore just so I can show how this actually works. Don't think I'm going to be able to find some more iron, am I? Let me see. I need to give myself night vision as well. Is there any iron around here, man? Oh, wait. There's, like, some sort of ravine right here. Okay, there's some iron. Alright, cool. Probably going to have to, like, slash kill to get out of here afterwards, but it's fine, dude. It's for the showcase. Alright, so, yeah. If I mine this... Oh, I have vein miner on as well. So, yeah, that actually gives me the smelted ore. Although, I actually feel like this one is not good. Having miner's essentials on to where it just smelts it automatically. I mean, it could be useful if you're underground and you need to, like, craft armor or something. But to be honest, you can just use fortune. You know, you can use fortune and get the raw version of iron, and then you get more of it, of course. Same with gold nowadays. So, I actually don't think this one is that useful. Unless you can combine it with fortune, you know. Alright, guys, so what I think I'm going to do now is deactivate these ones. Might activate them all at the end. I'm going to keep them on me. But yeah, so next up we have... where did I moved it? What the heck, dude? Oh, no, it's right here. Yeah, my inventory is a complete mess, dude. Alright, just because I crafted everything instead of just grabbing it all from creative. But yeah, so tree capitator, let's activate this. I think we know exactly what this does. So even if you don't break the bottom block, I just wanted to see. I know you're supposed to break the bottom block, of course. But it still breaks everything, even if you don't. It just breaks whatever is connected. Dude, do you understand how useful this is? Like, bro! This is one of those big, annoying oak trees, and it literally just destroyed every single block, broke every single log. That is incredible, dude. This is my first time, like, genuinely using Tree Capitator. Like I said, I've used versions of it, but they haven't been this good. Bro, my inventory is already... I got 44 oak logs in, like, 10 seconds, man. Literally in, like, 30 seconds, I got 44 oak logs. That's absurd. Holy, dude. Tree Capitator is phenomenal. And you know what? It would be so much better. I want to test out later on. I want to test it against, like, a bigger tree, like a dark oak tree. That would be amazing. Or, like, the pale oak trees, I think, are the exact same, if I could find a pale garden or whatever. But, alright, so Tree Capitator. Let's just read it real quick. I think we figured out exactly what it does, though. Yeah, phenomenal. Phenomenal thing. Very, very useful. So, next up, we have the chunk borders. So, this is going to basically... Yeah, it just tells you, you know, just outlines the borders of the chunks, which, look at that, dude. Look at that. These right here reach higher, these beams reach higher than the dang beacons in the normal game, don't they? The beacons don't even reach world height or whatever. These look amazing. So, yeah, this literally, if you just make your way through the world, you can see. So, why would this be useful? I'm not 100% sure. I think it's just because when you're mining, like... There's only a certain amount of diamonds, for example, and netherite and stuff like that can spawn in certain chunks. So, like, this actually could be useful if you know what it's useful for. Again, I'm pretty sure it's just for mining, just to help you out with mining. I like how they actually change colors, though. Like, they're not always, like, gray, orange, and blue like this, right? Because we just saw, like, a green set of them. I don't know why. Because most of the time, they're just the same colors right here. But, yeah, see, now they're green... The green, they're like lime, green, and then blue right there. So, alright, so yeah, chunk border's pretty good. I'm going to deactivate that one, though. So, let me see here. Okay, I think next up, we are on to the... Oh, no, the magnets next. Okay, so... Slime chunks will also be shown with a different effect. Oh! So, is that what it was? Is that why it was green? Does that mean I was in a slime chunk? What does that mean by slime chunk? What, slimes are going to spawn there? I guess. I mean, that's my best guess. Alright, though, we have the magnet. So, let's test out the magnet right here. So, let me activate it. And then I'm assuming... I don't think it's going to pull mobs to me. I think what it's going to do is pull items to me. Like, actual blocks that are already broken on the ground. Let me just see real quick. Let's see if it pulls mobs to me. No, because it's deactivated now. So, yeah, it doesn't do that. So, let me just break a bunch of blocks right here. I have this. Let me just break a bunch of blocks. Let me deactivate. Well, what happens if you have it activated? If you have it activated, okay, so it just... all the blocks just fly to you. From really far away, too. Hold on. So, if I deactivate this and then break a bunch of blocks over here... how far away can you actually be? It's probably going to tell me in the book as well, but let's see. Let me go all the way over here. So, yeah, it doesn't go from, like, across the entire world. But... okay, so this is about how far you can be. So that's what, like, maybe 10 blocks or something? So not too bad. Let me see exactly what it says, though. So... items around you. Okay, so it doesn't actually tell you the distance that it actually goes. But, alright, so next up, oh, dude, we have the explosive pickaxe right here. Breaking blocks in its path, create small explosions around you. Does this kill me, though? It doesn't. Wow, okay. That's really, really good, then, if it doesn't damage you. And again, it actually does 3 attack damage as well. Dude, this is incredible. Hold on. You know what? I might put on the coordinates just to see, because I kind of want to see how long it takes me to get to bedrock with this. This is a really, really cool pickaxe. Look at the way it looks as well. Looks epic. Look at this, dude. And then it breaks ores as well. Yep, so you can just grab all the ores. Really should give myself night vision, but we'll get down there. Don't worry. We'll get down to bedrock. Look at this. So, yeah, you can take fall damage, obviously, because you're breaking so many blocks at once. So you're just falling in distance. But let's try to get down to bedrock, dude. You guys are not going to be able to see very much of anything. Wait, let's just go into this cave right here. Oh, can I even... oh, it's a dripstone cave. Okay. Got some gold right here. Looks cool. Wait, so let me test it against a mob, though. Wait, oh, it doesn't damage them. The explosion around doesn't damage them. Or does it? Oh, no, I think that was the skeleton that shot the other skeleton in the back. I think so. But yeah, so 3 attack damage. Not bad. I mean, that's what? Isn't that what a stone pickaxe does, I think? Yeah, that's what a stone pickaxe does. So not terrible, dude. This skeleton is messing me up right now. Holy. Oh, he's getting messed up now, though. Alright, can we just make it to bedrock here real quick, dude? Oh, got some redstone lighting it up for us. But yeah, this thing is really, really cool. I think an arrow keeps falling. Oh, the arrow killed me? What the heck, dude? The arrow actually killed me right there. That's... it kept falling from the skeleton. I don't think there was another skeleton. I think there was literally just an arrow that followed me. So, yeah, inventory is completely full, so give me a second here. Also, this thing has no durability, I just realized. That's extremely overpowered. Oh, no. Why'd you have to do that, dude? Yeah, but this doesn't actually damage mobs, so you gotta keep that in mind. Alright, guys, next up, I'm excited for this one. We have the multi-block pickaxe, which is another one that we're going to have to go underground for in a second. But basically what this does is it breaks a 3x3, it looks like, every single time. So that's pretty good. Oh, yeah, it breaks things very, very quickly. Doesn't have any durability. Looks sick as well, and it does 3 attack damage. Okay, so the same damage as the explosive pickaxe. But this one's a little bit safer than the explosive pickaxe, but it's not as cool, obviously. But, I mean, it's debatably more effective because, I mean, you can just, you know, build a clean hole like this, just like a, you know, just a straight up and down hole rather than having the explosion, like, messing everything up, making it look all destroyed, you know. But, yeah, look how many blocks I've already picked up, dude. That's insane. That is literally insane. So let's read exactly what this does. So, multi-block pickaxe. Mine faster than ever and break multiple blocks at once. Yeah, so it's really, really good. And again, no durability on it. So, end frame breaker. Take note, this tool only has 3, or only what did I say, 3? Has only 12 uses. So, I'm going to have to, for the end frame one and the spawner one, I'm going to have to go get some stuff in creative. Some spawners and end frames. Because I don't think I'm going to actually go find a dungeon and an end portal, you know. Alright guys, so here we are. I got all of the end portal frames I'm going to need and the spawners as well. Got 1 pig spawner, so we'll actually see if we can pick up the spawners with the thing in them, which, I mean, we should be able to, because, yeah, what's the point if you can't? You know, what's the point of this? So, let's see. I have this end portal, and it does say 12 uses on this. Easily move end frames around. Now, do you keep the Eye of Ender in them? That's the question. You do not. So it breaks it instantly, actually, which is really, really cool. And again, now the uses, now it only has 6 uses. So why would this be useful? Well, again, I think it said it in the marketplace page at the beginning of this. You can just move the end portal. Say if it's like across the world from where you built your house in a normal world, you literally could just move the end portal easily close to your house. That way you can just, you know, you can put it in your basement. You know, put an end portal in your basement. So this one is really, really useful for sure. Let me just break the other two. Let me see what happens when you break this, though. Okay, there's no durability sound. There's no breaking sound. It just breaks. But yeah, so that is really, really cool. It just doesn't actually keep the Eyes of Ender, which I was I didn't expect it really to. But yeah, so that is really, really cool. So next up, we have the Omni tool, which I think is just going to literally be everything. Yep. This is like a diamond shovel, or at least an iron shovel speed. And then if we go down here, see how quick it mines stone. Yeah, see, it's a shovel, it's a pickaxe, and if we go over to a tree, we're kind of in a plains biome, but we do have a tree over here, so yeah, this is going to be perfect. Do we have any stone right here? I don't know, but yeah, so we have, you know, literally, that's what it means by Omni, of course. It's able to do anything, so you can break anything quicker. You could probably even break obsidian. Do I have that obsidian still? No, I might test it out in a bit, though. But yeah, so it's a pickaxe, a shovel, and an axe in one. I don't think it... Oh, it is a... Oh, no, this is a shovel. I thought it was a hoe, but no, this is a path block. So you can also create the path blocks with this. And again, you have infinite durability, and it does, what, 6 damage? So yeah, no pickaxe, axe, or shovel, no problem. So it's also kind of a sword, because 6 damage is not that bad. 6 damage is literally an iron sword, or iron sword damage output. So next we have the spawner wrench right here, which obviously breaks spawners, but let's see. Let me actually go, let me make it nighttime real quick. Hold on, to do that, I need to go and turn on the daylight cycle. Can you not do that anymore, dude? I don't know, hold on. Do daylight cycle. I think I have to, yeah, I don't think I can. I swear you used to be able to have always day and do daylight cycle on at the same time, so then I could just switch it to nighttime, but whatever, man. Whatever. Alright, so here we go. It's nighttime now, and I need to see if I can break the spawners with this wrench. Oh, wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's like a menu that opens up. I was not expecting that, dude. How am I supposed to go through a menu? Which spawner did you destroy? It was a skeleton spawner, man. So it actually, so you can just pick. Wait, but creeper spawners don't exist in normal Minecraft, do they? Oh, no, there's not a creeper. Okay, so they have magma. Okay, so they have everything. Everything that does exist. So creeper. Okay, so with this one, I can't actually pick up the creeper spawner because I guess it doesn't exist naturally in the game. You can't find that naturally spawning. Alright, this is actually a bit of a challenge here because I need to break this. And then... Oh, man, that creeper did a lot of damage. Alright, skeleton one's gone. This skeleton one is gone as well. Oh, that's it. That's it. The wrench is broken. Okay, well, in normal Minecraft, you're not going to be using it that much anyways, so I guess it makes sense. Alright, hold on. Time, not the weather, man. Alright, so, yeah, I have the spawners. Okay, yeah, so monster spawner skeletons, what it actually tells you on there. So that is pretty cool. I know that's something that would be really, really useful in normal Minecraft, but, yeah, where you can just move the spawner wherever you want, make your own XP farm or whatever. So the, we already read that one, so let me just read through these real quick. So the Omni tool, yep, just all-in-one tool, and then the spawner wrench, how many uses? Only 3 uses, okay. Yeah, so again, you can just break it and relocate it whenever you want or wherever you want. So next up, we have the harvester hoe. Which, okay, drops added to your inventory except for the seeds needed for replanting. This will work on wheat, carrots, beetroot, potatoes, melon, pumpkin, cocoa, and netherwort. So, you know, you got the netherwort in there because it works very similarly because you can just use water to wash it out, I guess, or to, you know, get rid of it. But then over here we have the skeleton spawner, and then I think I only broke skeleton spawners, though. But, yeah, so I know there's a village, so let me go over to the village, guys, and we'll actually test out this harvester hoe. I'm pretty excited to check this one out. Alright, guys, I found this village right here. So, what we have, by the way, I'm just going to start using the Omni tool. I don't even need the axe or the diamond pickaxe in my inventory anymore. So, here we go. The harvester hoe, so we just break it, and then, yeah, it instantly replants it as well, dude. So, yeah, that is pretty dang useful. Now, hold on. It works as a normal hoe, too. Yeah, it works as a normal hoe, but, again, it has infinite durability. So you will never have to worry about repairing this thing. I kind of wish these things did have durability, though, because they are very overpowered. But, I mean, that's what they were trying to go for this map, obviously. So, hold on. Let me go over here one more time. So, it doesn't break everything immediately. It just allows you to replant it, which I guess is actually saves you a lot of time. I thought it was going to break, like, say on the beetroot side, just like with the vein miner, if I would have broke like this beetroot right here, I thought it was going to break all the beetroot that it was connected to. But that would be really useful if it did that and then instantly replanted it. But this is still pretty useful. It just works one block at a time, obviously, one crop at a time, I guess. And then, again, it has the same functionality as a normal hoe as well. Just infinite durability. And it actually has, what, 5 attack damage, which is not too bad. I know hoes actually have the same attack damage as pickaxes now. They changed that a few years ago, I think. But yeah, so pretty useful right there. The excavator shovel, break multiple blocks at the same time. Now, with this one, I don't really see... I mean, I guess it's good. Actually, wait, how many blocks is it breaking? It's breaking a 3x3. Wait, hold on. The multi-block pickaxe did not do that, did it? The multi-block pickaxe, I think, just did... Oh no, this one did do a 3x3. Okay, I thought it was only doing like a 3x1, you know? Like, I thought it was only going one block. But I guess not, dude. It is doing a 3x3. And then going... Wait. No, yeah, I'm right. Yeah. So this thing is doing... It's going back one block. It's not going back 2 or 3. It's going back one block. Obviously, it's doing a 3x3, but it's only going back one block, which makes sense. Yeah, I was just confused right there. Hold on. Can I get out of here, dude? Not easy to get out of here with this. It's really, really not easy, bro, but hold on. So the excavator shovel, yeah, so this thing breaks a 3x3, but only one block back. Okay, yeah, so that's what they do. Alright, dude, can I get out of here? Seriously, I need the OMNI tool to get out of here. But yeah, so the excavator shovel, pretty useful, but honestly, I don't really see the point if the multi-block pickaxe... I mean, okay, the multi-block pickaxe takes longer to break dirt and everything, dirt and sand and all that, so that actually makes sense why I would use this. And then it also has 4 attack damage as well, which I think is what a diamond shovel does. So then we have, let me actually just read through here and make sure we cleared this. Yep, so there's the hoe and then the shovel as well. Mine faster than ever, so yeah, it's basically the same thing as the other one. And then next up we have the safari net. Now, interact while holding safari net to capture it, travel to its new home, and interact again and drop it off. Okay, so it only has one use though, so let's see. Let's capture the baby. Wait, safari net, and then it says sheep. Okay, has custom properties right there. So then let me drop it off in a house over here. Let's put it in this house. Oh, I did not mean to do that. No, I didn't. I opened the door, but it placed it, dude. So basically, that's like a Pokeball, right? I know there's like Pokeball mods on PC where you literally can just like throw a ball at a mob and then just like collect the mob in that ball, and then you can throw the ball, you can carry the ball around and then like come back to your house and then throw the ball down, and then the mob will be, you know, the mob will get spit out, you know, mob will come out of it. So that's basically what that is. Only one use though, but I mean, I kind of wish I had a couple more uses, but I understand why it only has one use. But all right, next up we have the miner's lantern. So let's grab that, and then wait, death waypoint actually. Death coordinates, and navigate your way back to them. You will find all your items stored for you to collect. Disabled by default. Oh, that's why it's disabled by default. Okay, I thought it was automatically enabled. All right. Well, hold on. Let's try out the... What was it again? Oh, yeah, the lantern. Okay, so hold or place an offhand to emit light. Oh, okay. So having it in your offhand is pretty dang useful. But, all right, I need to find a little cave. Find me a little cave, dude. Is there a cave around here, man? Is there really not a cave around here? I'm gonna have to leave the village. Alright, guys, I'm back. So, I have the lantern. I can see my character up there. Hold on, dude. That's another thing. My settings. Why are my settings broken? And they're all reset. But yeah, so you can see the lantern right here, lighting everything up in this cave. Oh, jeez. You must die, dude. There we go. Okay, so, yeah. This is really, really useful, actually. And again, you can hold it in your actual hand. I don't know why you really would, though. I guess if you wanted to hold like a Totem of Undying in your offhand instead, or a shield, of course. That way, if you run into a creeper like I just did, you can just crouch and use your shield, of course, block it. But look at the baby cow right there, the new cows. But yeah, so pretty useful right there. Very useful for mining, obviously. I mean, that's why it's called Miner's Lantern. But hold on, I wanted to try something out real quick, guys. So I'm in this spruce biome. I have some bigger trees around here. At least I thought I did, but I'm kind of on the ground now. It's just in creative, so I was able to see everything, but might not be able to use tree capitator right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find some bigger trees. Hold on. Alright, guys, here we go. Finally can try this out. So, tree capitator on this tree breaks everything, and then this is the one that I want to test out. Does the Omni tool work as well? It does. Wow, dude. There you go. So that's what it looks like on a bigger tree. That's literally going to be like a stack of logs. Yeah, that's over a stack of logs in like 5 seconds. So yeah, tree capitator, always a really, really good mod. Always a good addition and utility, world utility. So let me turn that off though. And then, all right, so we are moving on to the void chest. So I think this is going to be pretty self-explanatory. Just place it down and then have an item in your hand and then it just deletes the item. So let's put away some of this garbage. So the beetroot. Oh, you literally just put it in here. And then what, does it go away when I close it? Wow, it does. It's literally gone just like that. And obviously there's no tricks here. There's no hoppers underneath or anything. You know, it's literally just a void chest. So if you accidentally put stuff in here, just make sure that you don't like leave this menu right here, the void chest menu, because your items will be gone after that. As you can see, you go back and then you go back into it, it's gone. Completely gone. So, alright, moving on to the homes. What is this going to be? I've never seen this chicken before either, but let's see. So, homes, add home. What the heck? What do you mean add home? Is this like a waypoint? Home added. Okay. So, I'm going to try to run a little bit far away and just see if I can teleport back there. Let's see. Goonga. Teleport, or you can edit the name, or you can remove. So yeah, look at that. I'm literally back here, man. Literally back here. So yeah, this is literally waypoints. Okay. I mean, I feel like they should have just called it waypoints, but maybe they couldn't. I mean, I think there's a waypoint map that just came out in the marketplace, so I don't know why they couldn't call it that. But yeah, so you literally can just set up homes. I wonder how many you can actually add on here. Like how many you can add before you're actually out of slots, or if it's infinite. It's probably not infinite, but I don't know. So that's pretty cool. So next up we have the lock. And for this one, I actually am going to need to get some... Hold on, let me use the Omni tool for this. I'm going to need to get... I got rid of my crafting table, unfortunately, but hold on. I can make a chest real quick. Wait, what am I doing, dude? What the heck am I doing? Need the crafting table first before I can actually place stuff down. Alright, so... Right here, let's just make a chest. Let's actually make... Oh, I can only make one because I broke... Or I placed that one block, dude. That one block right there. But, alright, so we put a chest right here. Obviously, you can open it and then put that on. And, wow, it literally just locks it. You can just see complete barrier around it like that. So, this container is locked and you cannot open it until it's unlocked. And then you just unlock it by having the lock item in your hand again and just clicking on it. So, that's cool. So, if I put in some really useful items like my Omni tools and explosive pickaxe and everything, and then if I want to lock it in there, then I just do that. But hold on, what happens if you... Okay, you can't break it. So yeah, you can't break it, you can't blow it up probably or anything. So interesting. So yeah, this one would be pretty useful for sure, especially if you're playing co-op. Don't really know why it would be useful if you're playing solo, but it's pretty good right there. And let me just make sure that there's nothing that I missed in those ones. So, void chest. Simply close it, and your trash is gone. And then we have the homes right here. So, okay, yeah, it can set up to 3 homes by default. But it can be edited in the controller. Okay, so you can add more homes. Okay, that's cool. And then we have, let's read the lock item right here as well. Server admins can break lock chests in creative mode. Interesting. Yep, once locked, only you can access it, of course. And then, alright, so what do we have left? We have the experience extractor, chunk minion, and controller. Now, I think I'm actually going to look at the controller first, because where's the controller at? It is right there, okay. And then experience extractor, and then we have the chunk minion right here. But yeah, so this controller, so, wait, you cannot use this item unless you are, oh, as you are not in creative mode. Interesting, okay. So you can only use this when you're in creative. All right, we'll have to go check that out last, I guess. All right, so let's check out the experience extractor. What is this going to be? I have 7 levels. Wait, you will be given the XP. Hold on, there's a dang zombie around here. I think he's underneath me, though. I don't think he's going to get me. Hopefully not. Select the amount of XP you wish to withdraw from your player. You will be given the XP in bottle form to store for another day. What? Hold on, what? If I do 7 XP, okay, I have an experience bottle. Wait, what was that? Hold on. Withdraw successful. You don't have enough XP for this transfer? But wait, I have 7... Wait, do you have to turn keep inventory off for this to work? I mean, that would make sense, actually, if you need keep inventory to be off. Huh? What if I... Okay, there's all XP. Experience 7. Experience... Why does it say 85 now for this one? Hold on, I'm very confused as to how this works, dude. So if I put this down, it gives me 1 level. But... Why does it say 7 if I clicked on the 7? Hold on, this gives me not even 1 full level. But then this one gets me back up to 7. So if you click on all, then I guess you can save your XP? Store for another day. Why would you want to do this? I guess if you knew you were going to die maybe? Then you could just, like, use this before. I don't know what this would be used for. I mean, yeah, I guess if you just knew you were going to die. Hold on, let me read what this one actually says. Let's actually look here. So... select and store your desired amount of experience in bottle form. Interact with the bottle to transfer the XP back to yourself. I mean, so you can't give like your friends this XP, can you? You can't transfer XP to your friends, right? Say you have 35 levels and your friend only has like 28 and they need to enchant level 30. You could give them XP, but it doesn't sound like you can actually do that. It seems like it's only for yourself, which is... I mean, it can be useful, I guess, again, if you're about to die, but I don't know, you have to place this down and then use it if you're about to die. I guess you'd have to just, like, before you fight the Wither or the Ender Dragon, you'd have to have this already placed down and just ready for you. I don't know. But, alright, last but not least, we have the Chunk Minion. So this guy follows me around. Now, what is he going to do? I don't think he actually mines. I think he just, like... Does he... He's got to follow me, right? No? Doesn't look like he's following me. Radius in chunks. I don't think I just saved that, did I? No, you have to click submit. Okay. So now it shows 3 chunks. But what is it doing exactly? I understood the chunk, like, the chunk outline earlier or whatever. But the actual chunk minion? What does this do? Just, like, tell you where you're at? Like, what? Keep the surrounding area always loaded. Ideal for... Oh, okay. That is actually good then. Yeah. You can adjust the area size by interacting with the minion. Note, this won't work for farms that need a player nearby, like golem farms. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I had no clue what that was. Now I understand. So if you're going across the world far from your base and you have a farm, like a wheat farm or any farm, you know, besides a golem farm or whatever, like you just said in the guidebook, just said, your farm, even if you're across the world, will still be actually growing. The crops will still be growing because the chunk will be loaded in because of this guy. That's cool, dude. And then you can remove it. And then you can just... I like how he's just up. You can't even speak to him or anything like that. I mean, I guess he flips his hat right there as soon as you spawn him in, but that's actually cool, man. That is actually really, really cool. Okay. Yeah, so that is a nice utility. That is a nice little feature, nice little mod. So, all right, let me go into creative here and let's actually let's test out this controller. Let's see what this does. So, end frame breaker. What do you mean? You can config these so you can just get rid of them? Hold on, Omni tool. So what does that mean though? I just disabled the Omni tool. What does that mean? What do you mean I just disabled it, dude. Did I not? Or do you have to submit it? Did I not submit it? Okay, apparently I didn't submit it. Okay, you have to actually submit. So now the Omni tool shouldn't work. No, it doesn't. Module disabled. Contact the admin or enable it in creative mode using the controller edit menu. That's pretty cool, dude. So you literally can just go through and enable or disable all of these actual mods. Okay, I like that. Alright, the death waypoint I want to have on, and you can also remove all the chunk minions. How many homes can you set? So you can have up to 10. And then maximum chunk minions, you can have up to 10. Magnet range. Oh, so you can buff that to 10, so it's automatically 7. Oh, you can put durability. Vein miner breaks gravel. Tree crap. What am I saying, dude? Durability, vein miner breaks gravel, and then tree capitator breaks leaves as well, dude. Okay, we're putting those on. We're putting those on. Hold on, let's put this on as well. So, all right, what did I just try exactly? What did I just put on? I put on. Okay, let's try the tree capitator one first of all. Oh no, I have to turn tree capitator on. I still have it, right? Yeah. So, enable that, and then, yeah, look it. Now it's breaking all the leaves too. That's cool that you can actually turn that on. I like that. I like that a lot. So, yeah, let's break this one more time here. Beautiful. And then the other one I did was... Oh, wait, what else did I turn on? Oh, yeah, the block breaker or the vein miner. Where's the vein miner at? That was the original one. Yeah, right here. So this one, if I activate it, it says it can break gravel now. Is there any gravel around here, dude? There's gravel all over the place. Hold on. I actually found a spawner right here. Just naturally in the world. A dungeon. That's pretty cool. Trying to find some gravel. Okay, here we go. We got some gravel. Alright, I knew it was not going to take too long to find gravel. But yeah, if I had the spawner wrench, then I could actually use that. Alright, so that all went underwater, but we have some more right here. So let's try this out, guys. Let's try this out. Remember, I also have durability on. So, yeah, there it is. There's the durability. And there's vein miner working. I didn't even mean to break that, but I guess I did. Wow, dude. That is extremely, extremely useful, bro, because I'm going to be honest with you, gravel, I think everybody hates gravel. It's good for building with, you know, building like pathways and roads and everything like that, gravel roads and everything, driveways and stuff like that, but if we're talking about actually mining, gravel is very, very annoying because, I mean, it just gets you stuck, you know? It gets you stuck and just keeps falling, keeps coming down. Keep trying to break it over and over, and it seems like it's endless, you know, the endless gravel falling from up above. But yeah, so anyways though, guys, I think that should be it. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be it for the showcase. It's been a long video. I'm gonna have to make this under an hour for sure, so I think I might actually have to cut out me doing the crafting recipes because that took a lot of time. I don't know, I might show a couple of the crafting recipes, but dude, I don't understand why the music is so loud. Again, all my settings were disabled and set to default when I logged on to Minecraft this morning, even though I literally played it not even 12 hours ago, you know, and I didn't uninstall it, literally just started the recording and then logged on to Minecraft and all my settings are gone. So I don't know what's going on. The music is only at 5, but it's extremely loud. So I don't know why they do that with this game. But yeah, so anyways, guys, that is going to be it for the video. Checked out everything, at least I'm pretty sure we did. Really, really good map. I definitely see why this is such a popular map on the Marketplace. And again, this is on Marketplace Pass, and you can play it for as long as you want, because it's not, at least for right now when you get this video, it's not actually expiring. It doesn't have a time limit on it. So, honestly, they might just leave this on here permanently. I don't know. It's, again, I mean, it's only $2, so that, I mean, this is definitely worth your money. Definitely a really, really good map. Yeah, dude, you have waypoints, you have the, oh, wait, hold on. I wanted to see one more thing here. One more thing, hold on. I have the death things activated. Yeah, see? The death right there. Yeah, look it. See? It tells me where I died. And then if I go back over to that area, then I should be able to grab all my items because I turned off keep inventory. Hold on, let me try to find my items here. I have the coordinates, though. Yep, here it is, dude. Okay, so I see my XP. So how many levels did I even have? I had at least 7. So there's 4. Okay, so I don't get all my XP back, but if I click on this... Wow, dude, so it literally has all your items. Wait, but it can't have all your items, right? Because... Oh, no, yeah, there we go. I was going to say, because you have your hotbar, plus you have your actual inventory. Your 27 inventory slots. So, yeah, it does literally save all your items. Wow. So, yeah, that is really, really useful, man. Very, very useful, like, gravestone mod, pretty much. Yeah, that's really good. But yeah, so anyways, though, guys, that is going to be it for the showcase. Hope you guys did enjoy it. I will leave the link for this marketplace map in the description. If you guys want to check it out for yourselves, this map is made by Gamefam. What was their name again, dude? Again, I've never done a map by this creator before, but I'll have the link in the description, of course, if you guys want to check this map out for yourselves. I definitely recommend you do. This is a really, really good map. And again, it's an add-on, so you can add it to existing worlds, or do what I did here and just create a brand new world and just, you know, in the newest version of the game, you can have all these utilities. Very, very useful, extremely useful things like tree capitator, vein miner, omni tools, the harvester tool, magnet, everything like that. The homes are really, really useful. Locks. I mean, everything in this map is useful. That's why it's called world utilities. Like, these are all useful mods to add to your world. But yeah, so anyways, guys, that is going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all in the next one. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and peace out.